Why hello people, today is a video that I really wanted to do, a video that was just in my head for ages and I just felt compelled to do it. I'm not like other YouTubers where they say I really don't want to do this video, I really don't want to do this. I felt I had no choice but to make this video, but you see they had a choice but they chose to make it even though they didn't really want to make it. So I'm not like that. If I want to make a video, I want to make a video because I'm not an idiot like that. And so today's video is just a glorious presentation of what it's like to be a social justice warrior in the 21st century. This is the story of a woman with a mobile phone camera getting annoyed at a guy with a pot belly saying his name is Humongous. Now, let's delve into the insanity and dissect it and see what we can come up with in regards to why she acted this way and why shit like this happens on a daily basis with these social justice warriors.
So right now, the news is interviewing a person whose daughter was a heroin addict, I think, is what he said in his public comment.
Now, I know I'm stopping it earlier than most people, but people always seem to miss the fact that the guy's daughter was a heroin addict. Him getting interviewed and him going to that meeting is obviously important. He wants to see people not being peddled drugs like that, or at least, you know, the police having a presence so they can combat these dangerous drug dealers that were harming his daughter. Yet this girl who's with the mobile phone camera doesn't even care about that, even though she knows he's there with good intentions. She isn't. She seems to be there just to cause trouble, which makes me wonder if really this was a natural, genuine reaction from her and not an attempt to shut him up and to get him arrested.
And he's pro-bunker, he's pro-cops.
Now, for those of you who don't know what that means, basically the bunker is a proposed new police station, like more of a police recruitment place where they train new cops.
And so he's the one getting interviewed, and there are like a million people who have spoken about how they've been abused by the cops, but they're not being spoken to. And
again, she doesn't know whether or not these people have been interviewed or not. All she has seen here is that guy being interviewed and has come to the conclusion that my side is not having our side of the story being broadcast or interviewed. Yeah, one guy gets interviewed, one guy, and all of a sudden that's just an outrage, and this means that there has to be some trouble afoot. Yeah, girl, you know, let him speak. Who knows, maybe you could ask those journalists after they are finished with him whether or not you could have an interview, like a quick one. You don't know. You were not approached, and therefore that's wrong because reasons. Because people have been abused by cops. Yes, people do get abused by cops. That doesn't mean that you're being silenced or not having your voice heard.
Only the person who's pro-bunker, who's also a person of colour, so they got their token, and that's the one that they're using.
People forget the racial aspect to this. This guy is apparently not white, he's a minority, but I don't know what he is. Not that it matters. So it's okay to remove his victim card, remove him from the progressive stack and to treat him like a white racist would treat him, calling him a token. But it's okay for them to do it, but not anybody else. And this is what they will do. They will treat anyone who agrees with them or is perceived to agree with them as victims, as people who need help. You know, they will be the social justice warriors, you know. They will go and help these people, they will white knight for them. But as soon as they say, actually, no, I don't agree with you, I think we need this, that and the other, then you're just haram, you are blasphemous, unclean, and therefore it's okay to be racist against you or to just be plain horrible.
I've no idea, we'll find out.
She doesn't even know what she's getting herself into, but who cares, she's there to cause trouble. It seems like a deliberate political act, I think, on my part. I don't give people the benefit of the doubt usually, and I think she did this on purpose.
Yeah.
You want my name?
Yeah, sure.
It's Humongous.
Okay. Humongous what? Humongous what?
Humongous.
Humongous what?
Humongous.
So she asks for his name. Remember, she wants his name so that she can then probably take to Twitter or to any place on the internet, find out who he is, where he lives, where he works, and attack him and harass him. That's probably why she wants his name. And that's also probably why he also said Humongous, but also I think he just wanted to joke with her, because I think he probably saw that she was a bit crazy in the meeting before that. I don't know, but this is probably why she's going after him, and he's just doing a silly dad joke, and she's already getting rather angry. Now, who knows? Maybe she doesn't have a sense of humour. A lot of these people don't. I can't help but feel there's something fake about her reaction.
Humongous what?
Humongous.
Humongous what?
That's what it is.
Humongous what? Is that sexual harassment?
No, it's humongous.
Then why did you say that to me?
That's my name.
What? Humongous what?
Humongous what?
Humongous what? Is that sexual harassment? Is that what you just did when you said that to me?
What, humongous?
Why would you say that to me?
Yes, but my name.
Why would you say that to me?
Why would I say it to
Why
you?
would you say that to me?
Why would you ask me my name?
What? Humongous what? Humongous what?
You see, straight away she goes for the sexual harassment angle. She knows what she's doing. She's trying to create a scene. She's trying to get the white knights who haven't yet heard it, their attention. Is that sexual harassment? Is that sexual harassment? This is what bullies do. This is what people do who want to escalate situations and cause a ruckus. So, yeah. But at the same time, you can argue that, oh, what, how? It's just a stupid dad joke. It's really nothing to do with this. You know, it's nothing to do with sexual harassment, and it really isn't. To be honest, there's a double entendre in effect here. You know, he could be talking about how fat he is, and he could also say that he is well endowed.
Humongous what? Humongous what? This person just spoke to me in a sexually harassing way.
I did not.
Yeah, he did. He said.
Look there, signalling to the people what he has apparently done. She's not doing this to debate him. She's doing this to cause trouble. She's there to ruin his day. She's there to signal to everybody else, here is a target, go get him. And if she has to make shit up, she will do. Who knows? Maybe she was actually offended. They usually do. But again, it's fake. You don't just escalate a situation like that.
Do you know what my name is?
No,
and
I
I
said
said
you
what?
want my
And he
name.
said humongous. Yeah. Yeah.
And there you go. Who do you think she's talking to? Do you think she's talking to some random passers-by who are there? No, I reckon she knows those people are on her side and are politically aligned with her. That's why that girl goes, oh, what the fuck? Because she's signalling to the other social justice warriors in the room that this guy is pro-bunker. He's against us, even though he never really said that he was against them, really, and that he needs to be dealt with. There needs to be a purging going on. That's exactly what she's doing. I'm surprised people didn't notice, unless it's just me.
This person just sexually harassed me.
I said I'm humongous.
Yes, yeah, that's right. Humongous what?
Humongous.
So now you're actually pointing to yourself. You're actually pointing to your body parts, and you're actually pointing to your body parts and saying that you're humongous.
She knows full well he wasn't pointing to himself. She knows full well that he didn't do it in the sexual harassing way. She's doing this to escalate the situation, to get him arrested almost. That's what she's trying to do. She's trying to get him arrested. She's trying to get him removed from the premises. She's trying to remove his right to say his mind, even though he'd already done the interview anyway. But that's besides the point. She's trying to stop him. If she can stop anyone from voicing their opinions on the bunker, which happens to be pro, she can get the against motion passed through. That's what this is all about, people. This is what she's trying to do. And it's sickening. She's not doing this because she's necessarily offended by what he said. What he happened to come out with was the perfect thing. And even if he hadn't, she would have found a way to just escalate the situation from there.
You're actually doing that. And this is the person who just got interviewed as a pro-bunker person of colour, as if you represent us.
Look, there you go. See, straw-manning him now. Straw-manning him. She's trying to point out, oh look, see, he's even worse. He's a POC and claiming to speak for us. She's making shit up. She's making shit up to get people to react and to get rid of him.
They're using you as a token, and then you speak to me in a sexually harassing manner. How dare you? How dare you? Disgusting! Disgusting!
You left the room saying your daughter's lives matter, but you
Disgusting! You just abused a woman! You just abused a woman, and you have the audacity! You have the audacity to say that girls matter? How dare you? How dare you, you disgusting person!
Remember, she's accusing him of this, knowing full well that he has a daughter that is a heroin addict. This is not the point. The offensiveness is put on. The others are totally and utterly offended. And the more she escalates it, the more she sounds like she's been harassed, the more she sounds angry, the more people will react. And remember, it's listen and believe. People will believe her when she shouts this, because that's what people are like. This is what people do. This is what social justice warriors in particular do, and she knows this. She's using the female privilege that she has to get him removed, to get him in trouble. Even though he has been personally affected by crime, who cares? You sexually harassed me even though you didn't, because you just said humongous.
Disgusting! Don't touch me! Don't touch me!
Lower your voice.
Are you going to do anything about how you sexually harassed me? Are you going to do anything about how you sexually harassed me?
I'm gonna ask you.
Are you going to?
I need to go.
You're okay. He's asking me to leave. He's asking me to leave after I've been sexually harassed.
See, escalating the situation, creating a problem, being a drama queen. That's what she's trying to do. She's trying to shut him down, even though he's already said his thing and he's about to go home. But now he's been marked. All those people will now know who he is. They can see him on the video, and potentially this guy could be getting death threats, or hell, if they do find out his name, he could potentially find himself without a job, because this is what they do, even though they like to claim that we are the harassers. But again, notice how now she's reversed what she said before when she said that he is the token. Now she's saying that he is their token, even though he isn't. He's just an individual who has an opinion. She's changed it. She's projecting, obviously, but she's trying to make him out like he's a bad guy. And I just hate this double standard that they have. And again, look, one guy was just trying to get past, and then she attacks him as well for no other reason. And that's the end of the video, people. This has been Charming Man 92. Like and share the video. If you like my channel, subscribe. And if you love it, please donate to that Patreon down below. And I'll see you all later.